So in today's video, I am going to show you how I wash my 3-part weave. So let's go ahead and jump into it. But before we jump into it, make sure your lips are moisturized. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey! Okay, let's get started. So my hair has been in for about a month, maybe a month and a half if I'm not mistaken. There is some black dye in it, so I decided to go in with the new L'Oreal Eleve scalp cleansing treatment thing. They just sent it to me. I've never used this before, but I always like a pre-shampoo treatment, so I decided to go ahead and pull out my leave out, put those away because I will be treating those with a different product. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and spray it down with some water because we're going to be using the Olaplex number 3. Olaplex number 3 needs water to like work. So you wet your hair and you put the number 3 on it. Because I'm only using a little bit on my leave out, that's why I didn't mix it like I generally do. But usually I would mix the number 3 in a spray bottle if I was doing it on my natural hair and just spray that all over my hair because this is expensive and if you use it right, it can last you a long time. Next, we're going to go in with that Eleve oil removing serum, I think it's called. I will link it in the video, so definitely check that view products tag that you see on this video. I will also link it down below in the description just in case it's not on the YouTube shop. Put a cap on for about 15 minutes. It says 15 minutes, but of course I got to doing other things and it was on longer. I'm prepping my shampoo for the shower. I put some more of that new L'Oreal clarifying, purifying shampoo in this bottle, and then I put some water in it, shook it up so it can mix it. And this is the solution I'll be using to wash my hair. I like using my silicone scalp scrubber to scrub my scalp before I get in the shower. That way I know that my scalp is going to be extra clean. Now let's go in and wash it. So this is it after being wash conditioned. I used that L'Oreal Eleve shampoo and then I used my Tresemme conditioner on both my hair and the extensions. I am gonna go ahead and do some keratin treatment on my natural hair. We're going to comb it out, make sure that everything is coated in our leave out. And then I added a few other products that I will also link down below so you can check those out. But right here is the time to detangle because I did not detangle when I was washing my hair. I know this is a 3-part weave, but this time around we're wearing it in a middle part. So I decided to separate it in the middle part, twist it, and if I had a hair, like a net hair tie, I would have used it before I sat in the dryer, but I didn't. So I just left it like that. I'm going in with my ordinary hair density serum. It's more like a liquid. I put it on my edges and my hair to help thicken and grow my hair faster. And then I sat under my hooded dryer for about 2 hours. And by now, my scalp, my braids, and the tracks were completely dry. I am gonna go ahead and blow it out a little bit because I like that blowout look. I don't really like when my hair is super flat and super straight. On my natural hair, I'm putting some of this Color Wow, what is it called? Dream Coat, Color Wow Dream Coat on my hair. And just blowing it out that way, my hair will stay sleeker longer, especially because I'm not flat ironing it, okay? This is what it looks like right now. So let's go ahead and jump into the parts. Why is it that every time I have to show you my hair, it seems like I don't have any makeup on? I think the stress of having to do my hair is just so much that I'm like, forget the makeup, let's just focus on the hair. This is, I think, 2 days after I washed and blew out my hair. I actually wore it straight yesterday because I loved how big it was. I loved how flowy it was. And then today, or last night, I decided to use whatever this is called to get the heat-free curls in it. But for some odd reason, this one doesn't curl my hair half as tightly as my bathrobe tie does. It gives me like waves, and the waves typically fall off really, really quickly. So I don't think this is something that would last all day, or maybe I'm just not figuring out how to use this tool very well. But it does give me like nice curls at the end of my hair, and it does give me very nice curls at the end of the hair, and it gives the actual hair like just a slight wave to it. It's different, at least for me, compared to me just wearing it straight, okay? But this is where I show you the 3 parts that I got. I am going to be wearing it as a middle part for the month of April. The whole hairstyle was actually built around the middle part to where, you know, when you lay down the middle, both sides of the track go down and down, okay? So this is the middle part, obviously. I'm almost always going to reach for my right side part, so that's what we're doing next. So for my right side part, I have a track from where my finger is right now, and the next track starts here. So I have this much of a leave out in my hair, okay? And of course you saw whenever I was washing my hair how much leave out I actually have. This is what the blend looks like with the kinky straight hair. I did not straighten my kinky straight, so you can see that it has more ripples in there. So we're just gonna part it on the right side. And typically when I'm ready to switch my parts, I make sure that my hair is wet. So I would take my spray bottle and I will spray the tracks of the hair. I will spray my actual hair. I will comb everything over with my brush, and then I will tie it down, and preferably just go over it with a blow dryer or just sit under my hooded dryer for like 10-15 minutes just to have it like lay down and stay there. Okay, so you can get it pretty flat. You have seen my hair with this part. This is the original side part when I got it done. Okay, and typically it's like this. It can lay pretty flat. The way she sewed it, it's secure, but it's flippable. Okay, let's switch over to the left side part. First track is about here and the next track is here. So she gave me about the same width of parting on both sides of it, and there's enough hair to cover the tracks. You will once again flip it over, and you don't need to use like a hot comb to like comb it down. Just spray it with some water, brush it down, tie it down, and apply some heat, and that will literally train the hair to stay down. If you're trying to part it dry, then you might need a hot comb to, you know, make it lay down. But why added heat stress on your hair when you don't have to? Some water will just lay it down, and then after that you blow it out, and you know, that should be fine. You know what I mean? And yeah, this is what the left side part looks like. Okay, the only thing I don't like about the two side parts is because of how deep this is, there's like a little whatever this is, like there's not enough hair to cover it because the hair has to go over. Right now, let's say I have enough hair to cover that part, then this part of the track, because of how it's folded over, is always trying to fold back this way. Okay, so what I have been doing when I had to switch my part was, instead of utilizing the whole part from here all the way to here, I've been utilizing from here to here, right? And then what I do is just make a line going this way, and for this hair I put it back down, you know, that way it doesn't look so odd. When I turn to the back, it doesn't look so odd, crazy, like there's no track showing, because I'm forcing everything to flip this way, that it just looks crazy, you know, like I don't want that. I don't want that, okay? And I just have this part as my side part. Like it still looks like a side part, you still get scalp, but if I do everything going this way, the back, like I'm so paranoid when I wear my weaves that I'm always worried about what the back looks like, and the back of this does not look good if you force it and part your hair all the way down. I don't know if there's a way that the weave could be done so that when you part it on the other side, it has like a smoother lay in the back. But you know, you can feel when the hair is going to be crazy in the back, and all you have to do is just take a mirror and look into another mirror just to see what the back or the top is doing, and you know, fix it before you step out of the house. That way you don't go out with the front looking good and the back of it looking crazy. Very much like how flip overs work very well with like hair that has some volume to it. This hairstyle, this 3-part style, also works very well with some kind of volume or texture to the hair, and that's why I think it works very well with the kinky straight hair. This is obviously the Mercy Hair Extensions Kinky Straight Hair. That is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I love you lots, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!